Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Morgan? How's things going, Morgan? Shoot me a text. Let me know how you're doing. What's up, Steven? Look at you go, Corey Devlin. You're on time. He's motivated. Motivated. What's up, Akil? What's up, Harsh? What's up, Dad? Questions, tickers, guys, throw them in the, what's up, Dave? Throw them in the comment box. Hey, Harsh, that last video I did, Meta is just smashing it, like suppressing the hell out of it. I'll send you the stats. It's ridiculous. What's up, Owen? Cassie, Jaron, what's up, guys? What's up, Brian? Guys, we'll start here in about 30 seconds. What's up, Blaine? Yeah, it's crazy, Harsh. 1,000 views. That's it. What's up, Darren? My traders, guys, I posted in VIP. I didn't think 4,000 was going to hold and we're going to have deep penetration. I didn't mean revert 4,000. Yeah, that's smart, Blaine. See if you can ride it. See? Look at that. Look at that alert. That's gold falling out of the box. Guys, I told you, if you watch my weekend update, I didn't call any buys in 4,000. I'm actually short from last night. I'm going to ride this shit down. Stand by. I gotta monitor my trade, guys. Give me a second. Get those questions or tickers in there. And, yeah. This is the problem with trading while I'm doing a live. I got it off screen. I'm just monitoring my trail stop, guys. I've moved my trail stop to the top of the box where I'm short. So, okay. Anyway, let's get into it. Good morning. Happy Thursday, July 16th. I am short RTY. It's not moving, but this damn thing has got to break down. I shorted the primary read. I'll get into it here. Let's quickly, U.S. data today. Jobs came in stronger than expected, which is bad for the dollar. The NIMO oscillator is 14. The NAMO is 3. How are we doing over here, Instagram? Yeah, you can see. I might have to adjust you up there. And then the VIX, fucking 15. Give me a break. No protection in the market. Listen, with VIX this low, guys, if shit escalates in the Middle East and somebody uses a nuclear bomb, you can kiss 50% of the market goodbye. Like fast. So two things. I hope that doesn't happen, the nuclear bomb part, and 50% erasing of a lot of working class that have like 401ks. It would smash that. But when you look at this shit, market makers do not have any protection in the market. There's no fear. No fear low VIX. That's this 30-day synthetic option of the S&P 500. Nobody's hedging. Blaine, I did it earlier this morning already, and it paid. So you took the read, figured it'd buy back for another entry. Truly attribute all this to your mentorship. Now, thanks, Blaine. I'm on my reels that get no traction anymore because there's a war against influencers in Meta. Now, rightfully so, because there's a lot of fucking idiots out there who scam you guys, right? I've been doing this for 4 years, at least on lives. I've been trading a lot longer than that. Hopefully you guys have come to understand I'm not a scam. I'm pretty genuine. But what I'm focusing my reels on now is not my success, right? My success becomes comical, cartoonish, right? I'm focusing on you guys and your success. I just had another message today or yesterday that somebody's quitting their job. Quitting their job because they can trade for an hour a day and have freedom. Guys, that's phenomenal. That's what our Matrix and VIP Discord does for folks. I'd like you to be the next success story. All right, let's quickly get into this. I'm going to blow through some of this. ES, let's look. We're going to look for trap 76, shorts 7,600. We're going to look, this is our short zone. 7,600 in there. Even though the jobs data being better is better for indices, the war itself is not. Let me adjust Instagram a little bit. There we go. All right, guys. So we're going to watch that. We are short bias, so this trade is aligned. The mean reversion is aligned with bias. So technically, it's not mean reversion. It's just a VWAP trade. I know for some of you guys, this sounds like a foreign language. It is. But listen, you can ask the traders in chat. I don't change anything. I don't. What I do and what I explain is like a broken record. I trade the way I trade. There are other people who can teach crossover systems or trade crossover systems. But when you come to my war room, the primary, secondary, mean reversion reads are mine and mine alone. I am the originator, right? So wouldn't you want to trade with the guy who's got the education and the experience and built the system? I am short this primary read here and I took the Jeff Hire entry. Now we jokingly talk about that, guys. About Jeff Hire is one of my very successful senior traders. He doesn't have a job. All he does is trades. And guys, I'm not going to expose his portfolio, but he's very good and very successful. Primary read came here. I sold the retest, right? Slow movement, but I'm short like 79, I think. Yeah, 79. So it's hovering in or under. My stop loss is like 95. Look, short bias, short bias, short bias. NQ only likes to go up. So the next read short is actually this level it's at right now. So we need it to rise and then fall, give us another primary read. I think we hit 29,000, maybe not today, but this week for sure. 28.3 probably this week. We can buy 29,000. Guys, go watch my weekend update, right? You like that harsh? He doesn't have a job. All he does is go on vacation, remodel his house constantly, drink with his friends, and trade with my VIPs. Now, isn't that the life? Now, listen, guys, Jeff, when he came to my VIP, knew nothing about trading. He'd had some long-term investments like a lot of people did. Knew nothing about trading, nothing. And he's been with me for like 6-8 years. And guys, I will say he makes well into 6 figures on about an hour a day. One commonality in my VIP, we all started where many of you guys are, day one. Me included, right? All right. YM only goes up. It is long bias when everything else is. I still think 53,000 is a good short. I don't see it climbing. Getting through this a little quicker, guys. Gold. Guys, VIPs, what did I tell you? I said we're going to have deep penetration in the box. It penetrated the bottom side of that box. I think now what's going to happen is I believe we're going to come up and then go back down. And I think gold's in trouble. So we can short in that box. I called no mean reversion at 4,000 for my traders. This is the experience and education that you guys get. When normally 4,000 is a phenomenal buy zone. Not for the reasons that I put in the weekend update. All right, guys. And then oil's at $80. So let's get to your questions. I don't want to keep talking because I'm here. I've been here for 4 years, free Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, answering your questions. I really do a lot free. I have a free Discord link in the bio. I do the weekend update, right? I do a lot for the community for many reasons. I know a lot of people struggle, and this is not taught anywhere, right? Well, it is taught like CMT school where I went, but I'm just saying you don't learn it in college, you don't learn it in high school. So I'm trying to give a lot of free education to really help people out. And and then it's proof of concept. If my free material is good, imagine how good my paid material is. And guys, I will say my paid material isn't cheap. But did you see my reel yesterday? VIP is $199 a month. Matrix is $89 a week. Freddie, running both of those, paying for both of those, did $9,000. So is it too expensive to have it? Or what's it costing you not having it? That's the question, right? All right. Questions. Let's go over here to YouTube, guys. What do you got here? Brian hit $100 on the Matrix gold call today on his funded account. It's awesome. You just paid for a full week's usage, right? Or I'm sorry, $1,600, Brian. Matrix called. So over in YouTube land, this call right here, guys, that the Matrix gives you, can send it right to your phone and tell you. He took that short and made him $1,600. Again, $89 a week. What? I got nothing. That's phenomenal, Brian. Yeah, Morgan, my phone's finally working. I didn't have a phone for a week, almost 3 full days last week. Clipper Snippers, when you say VIX is low, what does the no protection mean? How does that work? Difficult to explain in a very short live, but listen, the VIX is the fear index, right? You can't trade it itself. There are some markers based on it, but when the VIX number is low, none of the market makers are shorting the market, right? And shorting is protection, like hedging. Okay, it's a much deeper explanation than that, Clipper Snippers, but very easy to get caught off sides when VIX is that low. Like if you have a catalytic event, people start getting crushed in their positions. It becomes a domino effect. You could probably hit up one of the AIs and ask them, and it would get more in depth on what that correlation is. And if you're in VIP, I'll be happy to break it down a little bit more. All right, Nino, good. Start your push-ups. Hades, ICT. Harsh. Throw Hades out. Ban that guy. Yep. Well, Nino, the Jeff Hire dream is real, man. I've got a lot of people doing it. You're next. Yeah, Ryan, it's very possible, guys. It didn't happen for him overnight, guys. He spent a lot of money on his education. He bought all my courses. He did private lessons. He came to my, we ran a big conference. He came to that. I mean, he invested time and money. And look, I don't know what he invested, but God, look at how much it's paying off, right? Cyan, debit card acceptable for VIP? I believe so. Should be. If you have any issues, Cyan, just go to our Discord, free Discord, and open a support ticket, and Harsh will be happy to help you. Morgan, people always tell me that they hope our VIPs have money for taxes. Jesus, people. Well, I don't want to make 6-7 figures because that's a lot of taxes. Without comment. But futures offer a tax benefit in the U.S. So, drinking journey. Yeah. Nino. Yep. There you go. All right. Yeah. So Hades was able to use debit card. Let me Instagram. What do you guys have here? Let me see what questions you have. Thanks for following, guys. Remember, you can hit that share button. Let everybody know you're watching my live. Scrolling down. Yeah, guys. Steve Raskew. I told my VIPs it was going to deep penetrate that box. Look, dropped through the box. Now it's bouncing back up. And what did I say earlier, guys? It's probably going to do this. I would take a short signal over here. I think it's going to, guys, I think 39.50 today. I really do. Blaine, how's your short doing? If you want to be adventurous, Blaine, go break even, and then we can monitor it in the war room. Yeah, so guys, commiserate with the fact that if you watch my weekend update, I think the NAS collapses here down to this level. Then after this test, we're going to see at some point, we will see 26,000 again at some point, right? I bought S triple Q, which is an inverse to short. You can see where I'm long, so I'm underwater. So buying long, sorry, Instagram can't see this, but the ticker is S triple Q. Buying this or doing an option on it is shorting the NAS, right? The Q. So I entered over here, and I will add more. So I have this in my long portfolio, and it's hedging against a drop. Guys, if you want to learn about hedging, using the flywheel, doing all that stuff, especially if you're one of the student alpha traders, you guys, and you're making money, you need to join Alpha Beta Report. They give you for my student alpha guys, that you get a 30-day free trial. Those guys will teach you how to turn your profits into long-term wealth. Right. So, also guys, just posted in Instagram chat. Tomorrow I'm live at 9 a.m., but I'm also live over at Alpha Beta Report at 11 a.m. with Crypto John. He's an expert, just like me. Phenomenal. Make sure you join and get 30 minutes with us. 30 minutes answering all the questions, trade planning, you name it. Yeah, I said it, more free. So make sure you do it. Andrew, thoughts on long-term gold and silver? Silver 49 to 51, gold 33 to 3,500. Probably in the Q3, and then rocketing into 2027 into all-time highs. All right, let's see. So you see that Alpha Beta Report. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. ES short gold. Hammy, let me see here. Gold. So I like a short at 4,000 here. You can put a stop loss at 40.15. Let me check something here, guys. We're going to use the matrix. I'm going to show you how to use the matrix here. Okay, so right now you have positive momentum. So picking a price at 4,000 to short is aggressive. What you could do here, if you want to take this short, let it do this, and then watch for this orange dot. Guys, nobody has this. This motor is my proprietary patented system that measures out momentum. So if you get that orange, you can go short, and you can actually have a tight stop loss right here. Or if you want to go wider here, there's really no reason to go wide, because if it breaches, just take the small loss and reanalyze it. But yeah, otherwise, I think the short level is as soon as this color changes. Let me look. Yeah, so keep an eye on that. The short's going to be 39.95 to probably 405. The reason why I'm crossing 4,000 there is, guys, look, XAU. You got to know the underlier. See the point spread's only 4 points. That gives me my 4-point buffer on the crossover. That doesn't make sense. You got to come learn from me, guys. Look, I lose money. I posted in the free Discord yesterday about a stupid loss I took. Believe me, I do lose money. This isn't all rainbows and unicorns. But there's a reason why we have a successful group. It's because long term, we fucking crush it, guys. Right? If I'm going to brag about my wins, I'm going to tell you about some of the losses that I take, right? All right, so watch this. If you get this drop down here, you can short it. An ES short, let's see. In this box. So the short exists probably 95 to 0506 is the short box. How can you get trading view without delay? Doreen, you have to go buy. Are you in my VIP, Doreen? Because I'm about out of time. If you are, I can help you in there. But you have to buy the. It's $7 a month to buy. It's the CME data. Okay. Doreen, hit me up on Instagram. I don't answer Discord DMs, but I answer Instagram DMs if you're on Instagram, and I'll help you out with that. But basically, you have to buy the CME group futures data package, which is $7 a month. Yeah, that's the one, Doreen. So that's all you got to do. Yep, that's it. Buy that. So if you need any help, DM me. All right, guys. Hey, I got to bounce, but listen. Live tomorrow at 9, live tomorrow at 11, free Discord. Guys, bet on yourself. Do a 7-day free trial on my VIP. You won't regret it.